Hi guys, if you want to improve your squash then this video is for you. This single tip will completely transform your game. Today I'm going to be talking about one of the most important aspects of squash that's frequently overlooked, having good posture. Good posture in squash is all about keeping your head up and your shoulders back. The head is a surprisingly heavy part of the body, so as soon as it starts to dip, the rest of the body will collapse with it. This is why it's crucial that you bend your knees when playing a shot rather than your back. In this video we'll talk about exactly why this is so important as well as how we can achieve it. First I'm going to go through what it looks like to have good posture when striking the ball. Here you can see some examples of good posture during a shot. As I mentioned before, my head is up and my knees are bent. This works playing off of either leg. On the flip side, here are some examples of doing it with the incorrect posture. My legs are too upright, which leads to me bending my back in order to get low enough. This means my head drops, which will lead to a number of issues that we're going to discuss. The first issue is a change in racket angle. Here you can see that by maintaining good posture and bending the knees, the angle of my racket stays the same no matter the position. On the other hand, when I don't do this, the angle changes, therefore leading to a lack of consistency, as the racket will always be changing position. It also causes more errors, as the racket head dropping will often cause the ball to go into the tin. A lot of people struggle to get the ball out of the back corners due to not getting low enough. As you can see here in this exaggerated example, when you bend your back rather than the legs, you end up relying too much on manipulating your hands and wrist to generate the shot, which also negatively affects consistency and quality. By getting lower, it allows me to hit through the ball properly and do a proper follow through. This leads to it being far more consistent, as well as allowing me to dig the ball out from far more difficult positions. Sorry for interrupting the video, but it takes a lot of time and effort to produce these videos, so I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel. The next benefit of good posture is improved balance. There are a couple of parts to this, the first being improved ball striking. The reason for this is that being balanced allows you to be still as you strike the ball. Any unwanted movement during the shot will negatively affect it. I know I keep going on about increasing your consistency under pressure, but it's such a vital part of squash as you're only as good as your worst shot in each rally. Notice in these volley examples how I'm keeping my head up even in extreme positions. By being able to maintain control over our balance and posture when stretched, it allows us to be able to absorb far more pressure from our opponents without breaking down. It also allows us to flip the pressure, as it means we can return high quality shots with interest. This is crucial at a high level, as better players won't give you anything for free, you have to earn every point. The other reason that being balanced is a big deal is improved movement. As I talked about in my movement video, good movement is all about arriving at the ball on time, on balance, with options. By being balanced, it allows us to have multiple options when striking the ball. By bending our knees, we give ourselves a lower centre of gravity, which makes it easier to get back to the tee after the shot, as well as increasing our efficiency, meaning we won't get tired as quickly. Here you can see the negative effect of bad posture and the result of my head dipping. The movement off the ball becomes slow or non-existent, either due to being forced to stand up too quickly after the shot, leading to a very awkward looking movement, or due to the inability to stabilise when playing the shot, as the centre of gravity is too high. Notice how my head drags my whole body down when it collapses. As I mentioned earlier, the head is a particularly heavy part of the body, which makes it extremely important to keep control of it. Here you can see the effect of a combination of improved stability and consistent racket angle. I'm able to consistently hit deep in the court with accuracy off of either leg. By keeping my head up, I'm able to maintain control over my body and posture, which allows me to return to the tee after each shot. The consistent racket angle means that the shot quality remains the same throughout, and it allows me to dig the ball out from behind me with ease. The last benefit is that good posture also increases our presence in the middle of the court and gives us confidence. This point is quite hard to explain, as it's more of a feeling or aura that someone gives off with their body language. Someone with good posture is far more intimidating when they're volleying from around the tee zone. It feels much harder to get them off the tee, which can be demoralising. This is definitely something that can be used to your advantage and can win you matches by making your opponent feel suffocated from your body language alone. As well as demoralising the opponent, it also gives us confidence, which can increase our quality at the same time. So how can we develop good posture when playing? To be able to do this consistently, you have to have enough core and leg strength to support your body in extreme positions when under pressure. This isn't possible to achieve overnight, as it takes a decent amount of training to develop it. I won't go into too much detail today on what exercises to do for this, but generally lunges and squats are great for the legs, and planks, press-ups and sit-ups are great for the core. Thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed it and it was helpful in some way. Please like and subscribe for more content like this.